is like this. Kaddish has nothing to do. Kaddish, basically what happens in the Kaddish for 11 months, or for 12 months, the neshama goes through trial. We say 11 months Kaddish because we say a trial of a tzaddik is 11 months. A Rasha is 12 months. So the Kaddish for 11 months, the words that come out of the Kaddish, it explained that every word, that every letter that comes out creates these millions of angels that go and wrap the neshama, and the neshama is being safe the whole journey up from all the mazikim and the chitzonim and all the bad spirits, however you want to call it, to come to harm the neshama. So you do this barrier around the neshama. That's it. The trial is over, you stop the Kaddish. The Mishnayos, if you look at the word Mishnah, it's the same otiyot of neshama. So it basically does the same thing. It protects the neshama, but it doesn't give the neshama, as a show merit. Then if you go and you donate things on the person's name, so if the person, chas v'shalom, the skill is not so great, and he needs a little thing, maybe your Sudas mitzvah or your mitzvah will tilt the scale. But it's not the sachar of the neshama. Now if the neshama already is after the trial, the neshama is already sitting in Gan Eden, it's just like a little bonus. It's not the schar of what the neshama did in this world. Obviously it's a big thing, and I'm not telling you not to do it. The neshama gets this amazing pleasure. The neshama, the greatest pleasure the neshama gets is looking down and seeing its kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, all in the path of Torah. That's the nachat the neshama gets. Because they're showing this is what your offsprings are doing. And the neshama gets credit for that. So it's like a multi-level marketing. So you have kids, they do mitzvahs, you get part of it because you educated them to do mitzvahs. Yeah, exactly. You send them to yeshiva. And they have kids, so you have, it's a multi-level marketing.
And what if you didn't?
Then you have a problem.
No, but what if you did your
If
job?
the neshama,
came out,
that's a whole different. The kids that they go away, they come back.
What if the neshama is a person who didn't send their kid to yeshiva? A kid went to yeshiva like you did.
Then
Did they still get a reward for?
That's the concept of the diamonds in the jewelry store. They missed a few boxes of diamonds, and to kind of put it in a more physical way, it's almost like somebody coming and telling you, give me now $1,000, I'm going to invest it in this company, I guarantee you, in 10 years you're a billionaire. And you're like, it sounds a little bit too risky, or I don't want to put my money in there, I forget about it. The 10 years pass, and this guy comes and tells you, here, you could have made that money. So, your reaction is that you want to kick yourself in the head. How did I miss it? But you didn't really miss, you just missed what you could have gained. So, for example, when I came to New York, 17 years ago, somebody told me, there's a new company now went out to the market, and their shares are very, very cheap. And if you invest now, I guarantee you make a lot of money. And I was like, I didn't believe. And the company is called Krispy Kremes. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts. It's like a massive company. That 17 years ago, I could have bought shares for nothing. So it means now I'm suffering? No, but I could have been a millionaire. So the neshama could have sent the child to yeshiva, so she could have gained a lot of mitzvot, but it didn't. The neshama anyways, if he has the merit, then the kid anyways, let's say my parents, they didn't send me to yeshiva, but they obviously had the merit that I'll do tshuva, and I'm back to yeshiva when I'm 30. So Hashem, that's exactly what it says, the Shmuel says, lo yidach mimenu nidach. Hashem doesn't, whoever needs to get what you're supposed to get, you get it. Hashem will make it in such a way that you get what you're supposed to get, and whatever bonus you're supposed to get, you'll get. But yes, when you miss things out, I'll give you an example. The other day, a few months ago, I had a lecture in Westchester. I finished like at 3 in the morning. I was my mind was like exploding already. So I was like, okay, I have an hour and a half to drive down to Brooklyn. All I wanted to do is open the window, put some nice music, and relax during the drive. So I put the CD in, I put the music on, and then I come and say, wait a minute, I have an hour and a half now in the car. I can either sit like this for an hour and a half, and I'm not going to gain anything out of it, or I can put a CD with a shear and listen to Torah now for an hour and a half. What am I going to get? Here I'm going to get an hour and a half of Torah. You can't even imagine the reward in the world to come if I'm already being very stingy and I'm looking at the reward. Or I'm just gonna have wind on my face and my thoughts will be wandering. So I was like, obviously I want to listen now to a shir for an hour and a half. So
But sometimes your mind can take it.
I'm just giving an example.
Okay.
Sometimes yes, sometimes you need to go out and clear your mind a little bit. But the point what I'm trying to say is that every minute of your day, you can say, I can now sit down and read two capitals of Tehillim, or I can, I don't know what, go on Facebook and read Shtuyot for 5 minutes. It's all, it doesn't mean chas v'shalom a person who doesn't do it, that he's going to be barbecued in Gehenna. But he's missing another mitzvah, another 5 minutes, another mitzvah, another closeness. The point is that this is like an investment. This world is a time when you invest. Because every mitzvah that you do, it's another levush to your nefesh when you're sitting in Gan Eden, another closeness to Hashem. That's very, very simple.